Hey guys, welcome to the next episode of Wynn's World. I know I haven't made a video for you guys in a while, but a lot of stuff has been going on, as you all recently know as well. So I've been a little bit busy trying to catch up on schoolwork and everything, but I finally have some time this morning to sit down, and I have a couple of things that I want to talk about, so bear with me as we cycle through it all. First of all, we have a new president.
It is my high honor and distinct privilege to introduce to you the President-elect of the United States of America, Donald Trump.
Let's talk about it. I love talking about things that make me uncomfortable, because how else are you supposed to deal with it if you don't talk about it, right? And I know that this is just me talking to my camera, but hopefully some of you guys can relate to the recent, I don't know the right word to use, but the recent change in our government and the recent change in the things that I've seen at my school and just around the country, really. So the first thing that I really want to touch base on is the fact that 2 or 3 days ago on Tuesday, everyone had the ability, if you're a citizen of course, to go out and cast a vote for the presidential election. I didn't vote this year, and I will tell you why. I didn't cast a vote because I know that our vote as people don't matter. And let me tell you why I think that. I did a little bit of research on the Electoral College and how it works, and found out that our vote as people don't really matter. They're merely suggestions for the Electoral College to choose from. So basically what we do is we create a ballot for the Electoral College to choose from, so we're merely suggesting people that we believe is fit to represent our country. And as you all know, Hillary won the popular vote across the country. But Trump won the Electoral College vote, so who ended up winning the presidential election? Trump did. So based off of that theory, tell me where our system looks flawed. Because if the country is really based off of a democracy, why did Trump win? Why didn't Hillary win? So I'm just trying to think about that myself. A lot of people are saying that the game is rigged. I've known this for a while now, which is why I chose to not be a part of the elections this year. I also found out that 49.6% of people who were eligible to vote did not vote this year. And I don't blame them, and I don't think you should either, because obviously there's proof shown now after the fact that our votes don't really matter as people. They're actually trying to even petition for the Electoral College to be banned, just because we never get represented as people, and I don't think that's fair to us. That last night at my college, we had a huge protest that happened right outside my window.
No Trump! No KKK! No fascist USA! No Trump! No KKK! No fascist USA! No Trump!
Was awesome. It stretched from the campus onto one of the main streets and even out to the interstate. It was a little bit rowdy and a little bit, vulgar, but I kind of expected it. Things that they said could have been revised, but I mean, everyone was angry. Everyone needed to let their emotions out, so I don't blame them. I have a lot of people that go to my school that are considering transferring, are considering basically bashing all these people, saying that, your right to protest, blah, 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 blah. And I respect your opinion fully, 100%. Even though I don't agree with it, I will sit there and respect you and understand why you're choosing to transfer. But in a school of 32,000 people with an election that literally just depressed everyone on Tuesday, I didn't expect anything less, and I was actually very proud of my school for being able to stand up and fight for what they believe is right. I thought it was very peaceful. I thought the police were the ones that made it unpeaceful. Some people got arrested, some people got maced, some people actually even were gunned down by police officers, which I think is a violation of our First Amendment, freedom of speech. So, tell me what you guys think about that. Another thing I want to talk about is just the fact that our world recently has just been so divided. This election has made a lot of people say very ignorant things, even though I know the person is not ignorant themselves. Things like this bring out the worst in people, and it's sad to see that people are just so ready to fight, ready to attack others. I'm not going to sit here and say that, I don't attack people and I don't say bad things or anything like that, because I'm not perfect. Of course, I don't want to be that person, and I don't want to sit there and talk shit this election has just basically split people into two teams, and that's not what we should be doing, at least in my opinion. I believe that we should be unified. I believe that we should be together. A lot of people are dropping their friends, dropping people that they know because of different political views, and I think that's wrong. Completely wrong. I don't think you should drop a friendship or a person because of a political view. I understand that their political view reflects on them as a person a little bit, but does not reflect wholly on them as a person. I've been thinking a lot this week about just everything that's been going on and how I feel towards it, because it's been very eye-opening, very invigorating almost to say, and kind of scary to say the least, because I've also had my bouts when I just feel very scared. Trump also released a 100-day plan. I read through that. It is scary. It is terrifying for me to read, knowing that it's going to affect parts of my family. It's going to affect people directly, immediately related to me, and that scares the living shit out of me. If you guys want to see the 100-day plan, I will link it down below. I feel like 4 years of Trump is not at all what this country needs. I feel like he's going to reverse all the progress that we've made as a country, as a nation. I feel like he's going to reverse all the progress that Obama has created. So I don't know too much about politics. That's something that I'm trying to delve into as well, because I feel like I should be educated on how our country works, on all the issues within our country, so that I can speak intelligently when I'm talking to somebody, or just when I'm talking to you guys about things that are going on within our nation. I just think that Trump is not the best figure at all to run this country. I don't think he's fit at all to be our president. Of course, he is our president on the surface, but to me personally, he is not my president. He doesn't stand for anything that I believe in, and I honestly think as a double minority, he offends me more than anything else. I also wanted to talk about the fact that we live in a democracy and how it is failing. And a lot of people throughout this election were very excited about their ability to be able to cast a vote, and we're actually even bagging on people who didn't vote, such as me, because we are not utilizing our right as a citizen, and basically there are a lot of people out there who want to vote, but they can't, and we're sitting here not voting when we can. But I realize that there are people out there that can't cast a vote. You should never believe that just because you are a citizen, you must vote because other people cannot. That's not my responsibility to go out there and vote for people who cannot vote. I just don't think that people should be, insulted for not voting just because there are people out there that can't. So that is all I basically have to say about the election and about everything that's gone on within the past couple of days. I would really love to hear all of your opinions. I would really love to hear your thoughts on everything that I have to say, whether they're negative or positive. But thank you so much for watching and listening, and I'll see you guys on the next episode of Wynn's World.